A conic section is a curve that is formed by the intersection of a plane and a double cone. If we tilt the plane so that it is exactly perpendicular to the line of symmetry of the cone, so let me get this moved over here. It's hard to get it exactly on there. So we can see it's exactly perpendicular to a line that's drawn straight through the cone. We get a circle. If we tilt that plane a little bit one way or the other, we get an oval shape called an ellipse. If we continue tilting that until the plane is exactly parallel to the side of the cone, we get a parabola. If we continue tilting the plane and so it intersects both parts of the cone, we get a shape called a hyperbola. So we're going to summarize that on our notes. Cones are formed when a plane intersects a double cone. When the plane is exactly perpendicular to that line of symmetry going right through the cone, we get a circle. So here's our, this would be a circle right here. When we tilt the cone, when this is tilted just a little bit, this figure here then is called an ellipse, not an eclipse, like when the moon covers the sun. No C in there. When we see that the plane is exactly parallel to the side of the cone, so when these are parallel lines, I think that's how you mark parallel lines, then we get a parabola. So when these two are parallel, this is a parabola. And then when the plane cuts through both cones, we get a hyperbola. Now, if the plane cuts through the center point of the cone right here, we get what are called degenerate ellipses, parabolas, and hyperbolas. So a degenerate ellipse is just a point. A degenerate parabola is just a line. And a degenerate hyperbola is crossed lines. And we're not really going to be worried about so much about that, but I just thought I'd show you that because it's fun, and the word degenerate is kind of fun. Lacking some property, order, or distinctness of structure usually present. Or you can think of a degenerate character as lacking in moral quality, and so forth. So that's what a conic section is, a curve formed by the intersection of a plane and a double cone.